Well, the world's richest man sounding pretty frustrated and somewhat disappointed about the Trump administration's first 100 days back in office. Elon Musk says it's been a very, very intense time, and he's led efforts to make those.
That's a mild way of putting it. Intense time, bro. I know this has stressed him out and has taken some years off of his life, bro. Had to. If you asked him would he do this again, he'd probably be like, no.
Massive cuts to the federal government, leading to all that tense time. He's promised to bring a chainsaw to fraud, waste, and abuse, pledging to cut at least $2 trillion of spending. Now Musk is blaming an entrenched set of interests for limiting his progress so far. Senior Washington reporter Will Steeken joins me now. He was actually there in the briefing when he said, what was the exact quote? Doge was not as effective as he would have liked it to be. What did he mean by that?
Yeah, I think it was, a kind of a remarkable setting. He brought us into the Roosevelt Room, a number of journalists, and he was clearly frustrated that I think he would probably argue it wasn't so much that his Doge team weren't effective, but that they were being stalled and stymied by what he described as, factors within the government that are outside of his control. Maybe that's members of the cabinet. We've talked about he's clashed with members of the cabinet in the past. He wouldn't go specifically on the record with that, but he was clearly frustrated. He'd promised to cut $1 trillion from the budget. He's now looking at $160 billion.
But he was also bypassing Congress, and Congress holds the purse, and Congress is supposed to be involved, right? So could maybe, I don't know, the Constitution be catching up with him as well? I'm just throwing it out there.
Exactly. He's running into legal challenges with judges, slapping the moves down that he's trying to make. Members of Congress don't seem to be loving everything he's doing. And he even said, if someone asked him, are you going to be able to reach that $1 trillion goal that he said? He said, well, we can reach that, but Congress and the cabinet need to be able to accept a level of pain to get there, summarizing what he said. And clearly they don't want to do that. Musk wants to take a chainsaw, others want to use a scalpel.
Listen, I don't think he expected many people to be invested and interested in what he got going on or what he would be doing. But I don't know why when you thought you were going to be able to cut people's jobs and they weren't going to have something to say or scrutinize you about it, I don't know how somebody missed that step.